Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Lacey Chabert wants to make one more movie in a romantic Hallmark series. Lacey Chabert has starred in over 40 Hallmark movies, as well as her hit reality with Heart series, Celebrations with Lacey Chabert. Moreover, she just signed a contract with the Feel Good Network early this year. This includes Season 2 of Celebrations, as well as more movies with the Feel Good Network. Moreover, she will have a whole line of festive products for the holiday season that will be unveiled later in the year. However, the Christmas Waltz star wants one thing. She wants to make another movie in a beloved movie series with Brennan Elliott. Which series is she talking about? Recently, Swoon spoke to Lacey Chabert about which Hallmark movie needs a sequel. She had an answer ready. "I'd always wanted to make another All of My Heart." Lacey and Brennan Elliott starred in the first movie of the series that premiered on Valentine's Day in 2015. In this movie, Lacey portrays Jenny Fintley, a caterer who inherits a home in the country with big city guy Brian Howell. The two do not see eye to eye, but soon they find love in this enchanting community. The second movie in the series is All of My Heart, In Love, and the third, which premiered in 2018, was All of My Heart, Wedding. Why hasn't there been a fourth movie? Lacey did not share any details, although her audition comment, "It didn't happen. But I just wanted to see those characters one more time so badly," hints that there may have been some discussion about making a fourth. Nonetheless, Lacey added, "I love working with Brennan. 10 movies now." A few years back, at Christmas Con, Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliott were asked if they would do another crossword mysteries for Hallmark. The pair looked at each other and then shared that what they wanted to do was another All of My Heart. According to People, Lacey said, "I was just saying that the follow-up I would want to do would be to All of My Heart." While Lacey and Brennan bring out the best in each other in their 10 Hallmark movies, it seems that there were other casters that Lacey loved to work with in the All of My Heart series. Therefore, when Lacey mentioned what project she wanted to make with Brennan, he joked about Lacey's love of the goats in the series. Lacey gushed. "Every time the goats were around, Brennan's like, 'Oh, we've lost her. There she goes.' But there were teeny tiny baby goats." Lacey added, "They were so adorable. I really genuinely wanted to hold a goat in every scene." Hallmark fans, would you like to see Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliott reunite for another All of My Heart movie? Lacey Chabert, often crowned the Queen of Hallmark, has charmed millions with her cozy romances, snowy kisses, and heartfelt storytelling. From candlelit Christmas tales to chance encounters in charming small towns, Lacey has become the face of love for Hallmark Channel fans around the globe. But now she's hinting at something even more magical. A return to one of her most beloved Hallmark series, with one final movie to wrap things up. In a recent interview with Hearts and Holidays magazine, Chabert revealed a dream she's been holding onto quietly. "There's one story I haven't finished telling. One couple I think deserves one last chapter," she said, her voice tinged with nostalgia. "I've always hoped we could go back, just once more." The series she's referring to, none other than the Wedding Veil trilogy, the wildly popular set of romantic movies that followed three best friends and the magical veil that brought true love into their lives. Lacey's character, Avery, was the first to experience the veil's powers, falling in love with the charming Peter, played by Kevin McGarry. Fans watch the women grow, fall in love, and step into new chapters of life, all under the veil's enchanted thread. I think there's something beautiful about returning to a story once it's settled, and gently opening it up again, not to unravel it, but to show the audience what lasting love looks like, Lacey explained. "We've seen them fall in love. Now let's see what staying in love means." Fans immediately began buzzing. Could a fourth installment be in the works? Chabert was careful not to confirm anything officially, but she didn't hide her enthusiasm. "I've talked to Autumn Reeser and Allison Sweeney, and we all feel the same. If the stars align, literally and figuratively, we'd love to give the characters one more moment." Her idea for the movie, a romantic reunion set years after the original trilogy. Avery and Peter have settled into married life, but now they're facing a new challenge: parenthood, or maybe a move, or even a career change that threatens the balance they've built, she mused. The veil could come back into their lives at just the right time, not to spark new love, but to remind them of the love they've always had. Hallmark has been known to revisit popular movie series in the past, but Lacey's proposal feels deeply personal. As both star and executive producer of many of her films, she has a hand in shaping the emotional arc of her stories. And she doesn't take that responsibility lightly. "I care so much about the audience. They followed Avery's journey from the very first moment she held the veil," she said. "It would mean the world to me to say goodbye the right way, not with the door closed, but with one last heartwarming, snowy moment." Behind the scenes, insiders say the timing could be perfect. With Hallmark Channel embracing deeper sequels and exploring more character-driven content, a fourth Wedding Veil movie would be a natural fit for their 2026 lineup. One executive reportedly called the idea an emotional full-circle moment fans would adore. But for Chabert, it's not just about audience numbers or network timing. It's about honoring a character that has shaped her career and touched her heart. Avery was curious, hopeful, and always believed in love, even when it didn't make sense. I think we need that kind of belief now more than ever. Lacey also teased the possibility of filming the movie abroad again, as parts of the original trilogy featured stunning international locations. "I loved shooting in Greece. Maybe this time we return to Italy. A vow renewal in Venice? Or a quiet countryside inn in Tuscany where the veil appears again? I'm dreaming already," she laughed. It's that sincerity and sparkle that makes Lacey such a treasured part of the Hallmark family. She doesn't just perform in these stories, she lives them, carefully crafting characters who feel like friends, and romances that feel earned, never rushed. Fans have taken to social media, flooding Hallmark's official accounts with pleas for the final Wedding Veil movie. One post read, "Give us the last veil. We need Avery's forever after." Another wrote, "Lacey Chabert has never steered us wrong. If she wants one more, we're all in." Autumn Reeser, who plays Emma in the series, recently chimed in on Instagram with a cryptic post. A photo of a vintage lace veil and the caption, "Some things never really fade." Allison Sweeney reposted it with a winking emoji. Naturally, fans went into a frenzy. Could this be a hint? When asked directly if the movie was already in pre-production, Chabert simply smiled. "Let's just say I'm hopeful. I've always believed love finds a way." If this film does move forward, it will mark Lacey's 40th Hallmark project, an astounding milestone for the actress who began her career in Party of Five and Mean Girls, but has truly found her creative home in heartfelt small-screen love stories.